Did you know that some seemingly harmless nighttime habits can silently put the lives of older adults at risk? It's true. According to the CDC, over 70,000 seniors pass away while sleeping each year in the U.S., and many of these cases are linked to preventable practices. After 60, the body becomes more sensitive. The heart, brain, and breathing are more vulnerable, and small changes in routine can have big consequences for health. Imagine a loved one, perhaps your grandparent or parent, facing these hidden dangers without even realizing it. Focusing on longevity, well-being, and healthy aging isn't just about adding years. It's about ensuring quality of life and happiness. Prioritizing independence in the third age means adopting healthy habits. Today, we'll uncover the 7 most dangerous nighttime habits for seniors, why they're risky, and how to sleep more safely to protect mental activity, supported by proper exercise and nutrition. Are you ready to safeguard your health with me? So, are you up for transforming your nights into a time of peace rather than worry? Let's walk this path together, because caring for health and embracing healthy habits knows no age limit. When we talk about the third age, it's not just about avoiding issues. It's about building a full life with well-being and happiness. Think about how rewarding it is to wake up each day with energy. Knowing simple choices like proper nutrition or keeping a mental activity can boost longevity. Even exercise plays a key role, right down to tiny details before bed. This journey isn't just for those already in this stage, but for everyone who wants to reach it with quality of life. We'll start by exploring a common habit many overlook that can pose a real danger to health. Ready to dive in with me and discover what it is? Let's talk about overdrinking fluids before bed and how it impacts independence and well-being during healthy aging. Stick around to protect your happiness. Hey, pay close attention to this detail that seems trivial but isn't. Drinking a lot of water before bed might feel like a good way to stay hydrated, right? But for folks in the third age, this can be a serious risk to health. As the body ages, the kidneys work differently, and too much fluid at night means frequent bathroom trips. Here's the catch. Those midnight walks raise the chance of falls, the leading cause of injury-related hospitalizations among seniors. Picture someone waking up groggy, stumbling over a rug, or misplaced furniture. It's not just about disrupting sleep. It's about risking independence and quality of life. Longevity isn't just about years. It's about living with well-being. That's why healthy aging starts with healthy habits. Think of how small tweaks can ensure happiness and keep mental activity sharp. Staying active with exercise and mindful nutrition helps too. Curious about how this really impacts health and what we can do for better well-being? Let's find out together. Let's dig a little deeper, shall we? When an older person drinks too much water before bed, the body doesn't rest as it should. Constant bathroom visits break up sleep, and poor rest is linked to serious issues like a higher risk of dementia and heart problems. And that's not all. Getting up multiple times boosts the odds of nighttime falls, which can lead to fractures or injuries that harm independence. Think about how tough it'd be for someone who's always been active to suddenly rely on others due to a preventable accident. Protecting health is key to happiness and longevity. Plus, keeping mental activity strong needs good rest, and these disruptions don't help. The heart also struggles with extra nighttime strain. Healthy aging begins with small but powerful healthy habits like this. Are you ready to learn how to avoid these risks and boost your well-being? Let's keep going and safeguard quality of life in the third age with mindful exercise and nutrition for lasting health. Now picture the consequences of not changing this habit. It's not just one bad night's sleep. It's a domino effect that can damage quality of life. Fragmented sleep prevents the brain from recovering, worsening memory and impacting mental activity. There's also a higher risk of heart issues since the heart works harder than needed with these interruptions. And don't forget falls. A simple bathroom trip can end in a fracture that steals independence. Do you see how vital it is to act early for health? Longevity doesn't come by chance. It's built with healthy habits. Imagine a loved one struggling with these risks without knowing why. Protecting their well-being is an act of love, and it doesn't take much. Just small tweaks to nighttime routines for healthy aging. Happiness lies in these details too, as good sleep is crucial for better living. So, what can we do to dodge these dangers and support health in the third age with nutrition and exercise? Let's check it out next. Don't worry, there's a solution. To protect health and ensure safe rest, Hydrate well during the day, but cut back on fluids about 2 hours before bed. If you need a drink, just take a small sip, nothing more. And if you must get up at night, keep the path to the bathroom lit and clear of obstacles. A nightlight can be your best friend. This way you safeguard your independence and avoid risks that could affect your well-being. Longevity thrives on healthy habits like this, which also bring happiness. Healthy aging includes these smart choices alongside exercise and proper nutrition to enjoy the third age fully. Imagine feeling secure, knowing you've minimized dangers for better quality of life. And speaking of self-care, did you know that what you eat before bed matters a lot too for health? Let's explore another nighttime habit that might be a hidden danger to your mental activity. Are you with me to keep boosting well-being and ensure longevity? All right, let's move on to another nighttime habit that often slips under the radar but packs a punch for health. Have you ever eaten late almost at bedtime thinking it's no big deal? Well, for people in the third age, this can be a real issue. As the body ages, the digestive system slows down and becomes more sensitive, and eating right before sleep overburdens it in a way that disrupts rest and quality of life. Picture an older relative, maybe an uncle or neighbor, enjoying a heavy dinner and then struggling to sleep. This doesn't just drain energy, it risks well-being and independence. Longevity is built with healthy habits, and nutrition is a core pillar for healthy aging. Protecting happiness and maintaining mental activity also hinges on these choices. Even small bits of exercise support this. Curious about why this is so dangerous for health in the third age? Join me, and let's uncover the impact on well-being together. Let's get right to it, okay? Eating late puts extra stress on the digestive system just when the body should be winding down. This raises the risk of reflux and heartburn, which can be super uncomfortable and even dangerous for those in the third age. Plus, it can spike blood pressure and cause blood sugar surges, especially with heavy meals. Imagine trying to sleep with that burning feeling in your chest, or worse, how it strains the heart and body. Health takes a hit, and so does quality of life. Healthy aging means paying attention to these details, as longevity doesn't come without healthy habits. Keeping independence and happiness also depends on how we care for ourselves through nutrition. Want to know what else can happen if we don't adjust this habit and how it affects well-being? Let's keep exploring together and see the real toll late dinners take on mental activity and overall health in the third age with a nudge from exercise. Hey, the fallout from eating late is no small matter. Nighttime reflux isn't just annoying, it can lead to serious issues like aspiration, which might even cause pneumonia in seniors. It also messes with diabetes control and ups the risk of heart problems, endangering health and independence. Imagine not being able to rest well night after night. It wears down both body and mental activity, impacting happiness and well-being. Longevity is at stake when we don't prioritize healthy habits, and a simple shift in meal timing can make a huge difference. Think of a loved one dealing with these discomforts without a clue why. Healthy aging starts by dodging these risks to protect quality of life. It doesn't take much effort, just a bit of planning. Ready to find out how to tweak this habit for better health in the third age with support from nutrition and exercise? Let's see how to boost longevity and keep that well-being intact. No stress, there are easy ways to avoid these problems. To care for health and sleep better, have your last meal at least 3 hours before bedtime. Go for something light, like a salad or broth, instead of heavy dishes that slow digestion. This gives your body time to process everything before rest, protecting your well-being and independence. Longevity grows from healthy habits like this, which also spark happiness. Healthy aging includes these small choices alongside exercise and keeping mental activity sharp to fully embrace the third age. Picture how great it feels to hit the hay without discomfort, ready for restorative sleep that lifts your quality of life. And speaking of sleep, did you know the position you rest in can also be a risk factor for health? Let's dive into another nighttime habit many overlook but can change everything for well-being in the third age with mindful nutrition. Are you with me to keep enhancing longevity? All right, let's keep moving on this journey of nighttime care. Today, few folks think about how their sleeping position affects health, but for those in the third age, this is critical. Have you ever considered whether you sleep on your back, side, or stomach? It might seem unimportant, but the wrong posture can bring serious issues, from breathing troubles to heart risks. Imagine an older person, maybe a friend or relative, not resting well due to a position that doesn't suit them. This doesn't just mess with sleep, it impacts quality of life and independence. Longevity isn't just about nutrition or exercise, it's about healthy habits that include how we rest. Healthy aging hinges on these details, which also boost happiness and well-being. Keeping mental activity sharp relies on good sleep too. Want to know why some positions are risky for health in the third age? Let's break it down together and safeguard well-being. Let's dive right in, okay? Sleeping on your back might feel comfy, but it actually ups the risk of sleep apnea, snoring, and even reflux. For people in the third age, this can be a big problem, as it also raises the chance of a stroke, something no one wants to face. And heads up, sleeping on the right side can strain the heart, directly affecting health. Think of how a night of poor rest can leave someone drained the next day, lacking energy for simple joys. Quality of life and independence are at risk when we don't mind these details. Healthy aging calls for healthy habits, and sleep posture is one of them. Longevity builds step by step with choices that protect well-being and happiness. Do you see how crucial this is for maintaining mental activity in the third age with support from nutrition and exercise? Let's keep going and check out the consequences of ignoring this habit for lasting health. Watch out, the consequences aren't trivial. Sleeping in the wrong position cuts down oxygen flow, something the body desperately needs at night. This can worsen heart issues, raise stroke risk, and even aggravate dementia. For someone in the third age, this is a harsh blow to health and independence. Picture waking up exhausted daily, unable to keep mental activity sharp or enjoy little joys. Happiness and well-being take a hit, and so does quality of life. Longevity means nothing without fullness, so healthy habits are vital. Healthy aging includes minding how we sleep, along with nutrition and exercise. Think of how much a simple posture tweak can change to protect health. Imagine a loved one losing vitality over something fixable. Acting early ensures well-being in the third age stays intact. Ready to learn how to pick the best position for rest and boost longevity? Let's check it out now and take another step toward happiness. Don't fret. There are easy ways to fix this. To sleep safely and care for health, try lying on your side, ideally the left side. This position aids circulation and eases heart pressure, crucial for the third age. Use pillows to keep your spine aligned and prevent rolling over at night. This protects your independence and betters your rest, sparking happiness and well-being. Longevity strengthens with healthy habits like this. Key to healthy aging. Picture how refreshing it feels to wake up renewed, ready to tackle the day. Quality of life and mental activity thrive on these choices, alongside nutrition and exercise. Ensuring health in the third age is about small wins. And speaking of rest, did you know the room's temperature also plays a big role in your health? Let's explore another nighttime habit that might be affecting your well-being without you noticing. Are you with me to keep building longevity and happiness? Let's continue with this nighttime journey that can change so much. Now let's talk about something many overlook: the temperature of the space where we sleep. Have you ever tried resting in a super hot room and ended up tossing and turning without sleep? For folks in the third age, this isn't just annoying. It's a real risk to health. Too much heat doesn't only disrupt sleep, it can have serious effects on body and mind. Imagine a grandparent or aunt struggling to rest due to a stifling environment and how that impacts their daily life. Quality of life and independence are on the line when this detail isn't addressed. Longevity builds with healthy habits, and healthy aging means creating a rest-friendly setting. Well-being and happiness hinge on these choices, just like keeping mental activity sharp. Curious why heat is so dangerous for health in the third age? Let's unpack it together with support from nutrition and exercise. Pay attention, this is important. Sleeping in a very hot environment makes deep sleep hard, which is vital for body and brain recovery. In the third age, this ups dehydration, which can trigger arrhythmias, thrombosis, and even strokes. Plus, excessive heat leads to poor sleep quality, affecting memory and increasing infection risk since the immune system weakens without proper rest. And it doesn't stop there. The heart takes a bigger hit, raising cardiac issues. Health suffers, and with it, independence and quality of life. Think of how tough it is to wake up drained, with no energy to enjoy life. Longevity means nothing without well-being, and healthy aging needs healthy habits like adjusting the environment, Happiness also fades when sleep is off. Protecting mental activity relies on these details, alongside nutrition and exercise. How can we fix this for better health in the third age? Let's see now, and boost well-being. No worries, there are simple ways to sort this out. To care for health and sleep better, keep the bedroom between 15 and 19 degrees Celsius, an ideal range for rest. Wear light clothes and use cotton sheets that let your skin breathe, and if needed, open a window or use a fan to cool the space. This protects your well-being and avoids risks that could impact independence. Longevity thrives on healthy habits like this, essential for healthy aging. Imagine how pleasant it is to lie down in a cool room and wake up refreshed, full of happiness. Quality of life improves with these tweaks, along with exercise and good nutrition, to keep mental activity strong in the third age. And speaking of nighttime safety, did you know how you get out of bed can also be a danger to your health? Let's explore another habit many ignore, but can prevent accidents and support well-being. Are you with me to keep enhancing longevity? Let's keep going on this path of care that can make a huge difference. Now, let's discuss something that seems minor but can be very risky, especially in the third age: getting out of bed too fast. Have you ever stood up quickly and felt a sudden dizziness? Well, for older adults, this habit can have serious consequences for health. The body doesn't react the same way it used to, and a quick movement can cause more than just a fleeting wooziness. Imagine a loved one, perhaps a parent or grandma, rushing out of bed at night and losing balance. This doesn't just threaten their safety, it impacts independence and quality of life. Longevity is safeguarded with healthy habits, and healthy aging means paying attention to these small details. Well-being and happiness rely on dodging unnecessary risks. Want to know why this is so dangerous for health in the third age, with support from nutrition and exercise? Let's explore it together for lasting well-being. Hey, listen up. This is a big deal. Getting out of bed too fast can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, known as postural hypotension. This leads to dizziness, fainting, and in worst cases, severe falls that can result in fractures or serious injuries. For folks in the third age, a fall can mean losing independence and facing a long recovery, affecting quality of life. Plus, these falls can lead to complications that even risk life itself. Think of how heartbreaking it'd be for someone active to depend on others due to an avoidable mishap. Health is threatened, and so are well-being and happiness. Longevity means little without autonomy, and healthy aging needs healthy habits to prevent such dangers. Keeping mental activity sharp also suffers when there's constant fear of falling. How can we avoid this and protect health in the third age alongside nutrition and exercise? Let's see it next and ensure well-being. Don't worry, there are simple ways to prevent these risks. To care for health, take it slow when getting up. Upon waking, sit on the edge of the bed first, move your feet a bit, and breathe deeply before standing. This gives your body time to adjust and prevents dizziness. Also, ensure the area is lit and safe, free of tripping hazards. This protects your independence and keeps well-being intact. Longevity grows with healthy habits like this, vital for healthy aging. Picture how reassuring it is to move confidently, knowing you're caring for your quality of life. Happiness lies in these details alongside good nutrition and some exercise to maintain mental activity in the third age. And speaking of safety while sleeping, did you know certain sounds or rest issues can signal something serious for your health? Let's explore another nighttime habit you shouldn't ignore to boost well-being. Are you with me to keep building longevity? Let's push forward with this journey that can save lives. Now, let's tackle something many see as normal, but could be a warning sign: ignoring loud snoring, breathing pauses, or persistent insomnia. Have you ever heard someone snore like a chainsaw, or noticed them stop breathing briefly while asleep? In the third age, this isn't something to brush off, as it can severely impact health. Imagine a loved one struggling each night to rest well, unaware of how this might harm their body and mind. This doesn't just disrupt sleep, it risks independence and quality of life. Longevity is protected with healthy habits, and healthy aging means staying alert to these signs. Well-being and happiness depend on good rest. Curious why ignoring these symptoms is so risky for health in the third age with support from nutrition and exercise? Let's unravel it together and ensure well-being. Pay attention, this is more serious than it seems. Loud snoring, breathing pauses, and chronic insomnia can be signs of sleep apnea, a condition not to ignore, especially in the third age. This doesn't just interrupt rest. It raises the risk of heart attack, stroke, hypertension, and even dementia. The body doesn't get the oxygen it needs at night, which is a hard hit to the heart and brain. Think of how exhausting it is to live with poor sleep quality, feeling tired all the time. Health suffers, and with it, independence and well-being. Healthy aging means staying on top of these details, as longevity comes with healthy habits. Keeping mental activity sharp and happiness alive also relies on good rest. Quality of life is threatened when we don't act in time. Want to know what else can happen if we overlook these signs for health in the third age with nutrition and exercise backing us? Let's keep digging. Heads up, the consequences of not addressing this can be devastating. Lack of oxygenation during sleep harms the heart and brain, increasing the risk of sudden death, something no one wants to face. It also impacts memory and worsens cognitive issues, robbing someone of keeping mental activity strong. In the third age, this can mean a faster loss of independence and quality of life. Imagine not enjoying conversations or memories due to a fixable issue. Health and well-being suffer, and happiness fades when the body doesn't rest properly. Longevity means nothing without healthy aging, and healthy habits are key to avoiding these risks. Caring for nutrition and doing exercise helps, but sleep is just as crucial. How can we act to protect health and dodge these dangers in the third age? Let's see it now and ensure well-being stays strong for lasting longevity and happiness. Don't stress. Solutions are within reach. If you notice loud snoring, breathing pauses, or ongoing insomnia, the best step is to see a doctor or sleep specialist. Treating sleep apnea can cut cardiovascular risk by up to 42%, truly making a difference for health. Don't let this go unnoticed, as caring for rest is caring for independence and well-being. Longevity strengthens with healthy habits like this, fundamental for healthy aging. Imagine how rewarding it is to sleep peacefully, knowing you're protecting your quality of life and happiness. Keeping mental activity sharp also depends on these choices, alongside good nutrition and some exercise in the third age. And speaking of nighttime care, did you know certain medications before bed can pose a risk to your health? Let's explore another habit many are unaware of, but is crucial for well-being. Are you with me to keep building longevity? Let's move on to another key point in our nighttime care journey. Let's talk about something often overlooked: taking certain medications right before bed. In the third age, the body reacts differently to drugs, and what seems like a solution for better sleep or pain relief can become a serious risk to health. Have you ever seen someone take a pill to relax and then feel confused or overly drowsy? Picture a loved one, maybe a grandparent or aunt, using these meds without knowing the danger they face. This doesn't just affect rest, it can compromise independence and quality of life. Longevity is protected with healthy habits, and healthy aging means being very cautious with what we take. Well-being and happiness depend on these decisions. Want to know why some medications are so dangerous before sleep for health in the third age with nutrition and exercise as allies? Let's uncover it together. Listen up. This is critical. Some medications, like sedatives, anxiolytics, muscle relaxants, painkillers, and even certain antihypertensives can cause excessive drowsiness, confusion, and a higher risk of nighttime falls. In the third age, this is especially dangerous, as they can also affect breathing or dangerously interact with other meds. The consequences aren't minor: falls leading to fractures, mental confusion harming independence, and worsening of heart or kidney conditions threatening health. Think of how frustrating it'd be for someone to lose autonomy over something preventable. Quality of life and well-being are at risk, and so is happiness. Longevity only matters with healthy aging, and healthy habits include handling meds carefully. Mental activity suffers too if confusion sets in. How can we prevent these risks for better health in the third age with nutrition and exercise support? Let's see it now and protect well-being. No worries, there are ways to handle this safely. To protect health, never take medications without consulting a doctor first, especially if they're for bedtime. Avoid self-medicating and check with a professional if you notice odd effects like dizziness or confusion. Follow instructions to the letter, and don't mix meds without guidance. This cares for your independence and ensures well-being. Longevity builds with healthy habits like this, essential for healthy aging. Picture how reassuring it is to lie down knowing you're doing right by your quality of life and happiness. Keeping mental activity strong in the third age also relies on these choices, along with good nutrition and some exercise. And now that we've covered these nighttime dangers, are you ready to tie all these lessons into a summary that can transform your nights and health? Let's wrap up with some powerful takeaways. For lasting well-being, stay with me. We've reached the end of this journey, and what a valuable ride it's been. Together we've explored 7 nighttime habits that may seem small, but have a massive impact on the health of folks in the third age. From avoiding too much water or late meals to sleeping on your side, keeping the room cool, getting up slowly, watching for snoring or insomnia, and handling meds with care, each change is a step toward healthy aging. Think of how powerful it is to turn nights into a safe haven, not a risk zone. Longevity isn't just living longer, it's living better with well-being and happiness. Protecting independence and quality of life starts with healthy habits like these. Imagine a loved one applying these tips and waking up with more energy to enjoy life. Keeping mental activity sharp, caring for nutrition, and adding exercise complement this effort. Do you see how vital all this is for health in the third age? So what's stopping you from putting these lessons into action? Each tweak to your nighttime routine is an investment in health, well-being, and happiness. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, or 80, it's never too late to start caring for yourself or your loved ones in the third age. Longevity builds day by day, and healthy aging is within reach with healthy habits that don't demand huge effort, just consistency. Think of how rewarding it is to live with independence, feeling good and keeping mental activity strong to cherish every moment. Quality of life grows when we prioritize these small choices, like adjusting nutrition or adding a bit of exercise. Picture peaceful nights and vibrant days you can achieve with these shifts. This isn't just for you, but to inspire others to care for their health. Share these ideas with someone who needs them, and let's build a future of better well-being together. Are you ready to take that step? It's been a pleasure guiding you through this path of care and transformation. Now it's your turn to act and make these nights safer and more restorative. Reflect on which of these tips you can apply today to improve your health and that of loved ones in the third age. Longevity and well-being are in your hands, and with healthy habits, you can achieve healthy aging full of happiness. Keep prioritizing independence and quality of life, leaning on good nutrition, some exercise, and strong mental activity. If this content inspired you, share it with someone who could benefit. And don't leave just yet. There are more tips waiting in other videos. Let's keep learning together to live better. I'm sure each step you take brings you closer to a future full of health. See you soon with more ideas for your well-being. Until then, take care and keep building that happiness day by day for lasting longevity.